Let me tell you something. You cannot leave your future in the hands of the government. You cannot leave your finances in the hands of the government because most of us, especially migrants to Canada, will not be qualified for old age pension and for the Canada Pension Plan, the CPP and the OAS, because based on the requirements, you won't be qualified. So when you get whole and green in this country, if you don't set up a plan for your life, you're going to be working until you're 99 in this country. Yeah, or you're going to end up at the food bank and on the streets if you're not careful of what you're doing. So it's only people who are not smart are going to leave their future in the hands of the government, because what the government is giving people is ridiculous. People who have served their life of working for to build this country, and then you reach old age and you can't work no more, and the insult that they give you for pension and old age pension, it's ridiculous. It's an insult. It's a slap in the face because it's not adequate to carry anybody. Yeah, it is never adequate enough to carry anybody. They're going to give you something that it's just like a subsidy, but you can't say you can live off what they're giving you. It's not possible, because sometimes the money that they give you alone amounts just to your rent. If you're renting somewhere, or if you have a mortgage, yeah, that's what it amounts to. So don't think that government is going to take care of you when you get old. We need to drop that idea and learn to take care of ourselves, try to put the proper plans in place. And when you put the proper plans in place, right, when you get old age, that plan will be executed, and you can now have something taking care of you. So in other words, you must have your own, like a pension plan, right? You must have your own way of setting up an income base that will be, you will be getting income from this source. Because as I say, if you don't do that, you are going to end up old, miserable, and broke. Old, miserable, and broke. And that's no fun, man. It's no fun, especially in Canada where you're cold. It's so cold, yeah, and you can't sleep out on the streets, right? The streets are not warm. Only in the summer it's nice and warm. You can sleep on the street. But you got to set up your life. Don't take money for granted, because those who take money for granted, when they reach in their 60s and 70s, they realize, wow, I am in a crisis right now, financial crisis, broke and have nothing. And all your life, you work to build a country, but you build a country and you build firms and you build companies, but guess what? You forget yourself. You never build something for yourself. That is the problem that's going to face a lot of people. They're going to realize when they get old, but wait, all my life I was building somebody else's dream. I was building somebody else's life. Yeah, I was working for this company and that company, and for this person and that person, and I was trying to be a good citizen. Yeah, you better build something for your damn self. If you don't build something for your damn self, you're going to come back to haunt you. I tell people that all the time. If you don't build your own portfolio and your own, yeah, own up some stocks in some good companies, you can get dividend. The Canadian banks have good stocks. Those are good stocks to own. Canadian Tire, those big companies, their stock expensive, but if you can own a few of them, every now and again you get your paycheck, buy a few of the stocks, yeah, and also save towards some real estate so that maybe you have a house you're collecting rent from, right? Have a little business, whether it's an online business or whatever, a little small business where you buy cheap and sell back high. That's all business is. You don't need no great knowledge to open a business. You buy cheap and you sell high. You make a profit. So you can see a car down the road. Your car is selling for $1,000. You buy it for the 800. You talk to the man and give it for 800. You go down the road, the next man say he'll give you 1,200 for it. You make up $400. So you buy it cheap and sell high. That's just an example. My man is having a wholesale in China. You can buy 100 jeans, for instance, and you buy them at $6 for one. You bring them back in Canada. You open a store. You sell them back for $12. That's all the business is. You buy it cheap. You add on your markup, your expenses, and what have you, and you make a profit. Yeah, so we have to have our little knowledge of what is happening and how the economy runs and what to do, man. Because if not, we don't do this, we're gonna end up poor, miserable, and broke, people. So yeah, that's my lesson for today. And you need to apply the lesson. Do not wait for the government to take care of you in old age. Imagine they don't exist. They don't care. Care about yourself and your family. That's my thought for today. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.